Hi, it's Tori from hobbysTORies. Today is January 4th. Happy New Year. Let's see. This is my 2-week update from last time. Uh, this is my cross-stitch whips. I have 2 finishes, a new start, and magazine haul. First, I want to start by saying thank you all for if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. Let's see. Are we all glad 2020 is over? Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great holiday season. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all staying safe. We are. We're both feeling pretty good. We're just staying in the house, and when we do go out, we put a mask on. We've only been out 3 times since March. The last time we were out of the house was either March 8th or March 9th. We had a medical appointment, and then the next day it was in Delaware. So we haven't been out. We went one time in July. The lawnmower needed gas. So we went to Royal Farms, which is, well, I call it a chicken place that sells gas. Some other people call it a gas station that sells chicken, whatever. It's back here on the East Coast. We got gas for the lawnmowers. All we did was we had all of our gear on. We wiped everything down. We never went inside or anything. We just got back in the car. And then we ended up in the ER one night for me. And then we had to go back the next day for testing. So that's the only 3 times we've been out. And now they said when you go to the VA, they actually give you the test. Before they were just scanning you. Now you actually have to have the test and a negative to get in. So they're really like locking down the VA up here, and she's not allowed in with me at all anymore. So we're hoping we don't have to go anytime soon. All my appointments have been online, and I am doing so much better. I am on the 3rd month of my treatment, so I'm doing great. She said I probably have 1 more month to go, and I should be good. So all of that out of the way. This channel is about my hobbies, and this one is going to be all cross-stitch related. So let's get started. The first thing I did was on eBay, I bought 2 magazines. This one here is just cross-stitch, and this is what I bought it for, was this daffodil stitching. And this one is June 1992 of just cross-stitch. I didn't even know they were that old. So there's that. And then I bought Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. This one is March, April of 1988. And I bought it for this one right here. I think this is so pretty. Let's see. Look at how pretty that is. I love this sampler. So that's why I bought this. So they're coming up. Don't know when I'm going to start them, but there we go. Let's go into my 2 finishes that I got done. I did South Dakota from Sue Hillis Designs. I have already done Delaware and Pennsylvania because Coral was born in Delaware. I was born in Pennsylvania, and South Dakota was where my late husband and I met, got married. We were Air Force. And our 2 oldest daughters were born, so I went ahead and did that one too. So I am so glad it is done. And here it is. Gosh, my microphone is like in the way. I don't know if I can move it. Let's see if I can move it like over there. Oh, and that's going to fall down. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, so here's South Dakota. We were in Rapid City at Ellsworth Air Force Base. Sioux Falls is the capital. And I'm glad it's finished, and they're all done on this oatmeal Ada. I think it is, right? Oh, I don't have the thing in here. I'm pretty sure it's oatmeal. I love this fabric. Look at all the color variations and stuff are. So oatmeal Ada, and now I've done the states that I'm going to do. These haven't been washed or ironed yet. So the next one I did was Mid-Atlantic. This one is by Ursula Michael, and you can get it at imaginating.com. And I've been working on these. South Dakota, I just picked it up one day and just finished it. It was not a focus piece. This was a focus piece. So, oh, what do we got? What do we got in a notebook? Come on. And it is done. This is 14 count Ada. I dyed it myself with, I dye all my fabric with either black tea bags. I did, I think, 1 or 2 with blue Rit dye. That was a mess, so I'm not doing that again. Black bean water. If you soak black beans in water, it'll turn your fabric purple. I've dyed some in that. And this is powdered acrylic. I love how it dyes fabric. So here is Mid-Atlantic. I don't know if I can get the whole thing in. Let's see. Can we? Kinda. Here, if I did that. Then there's the border. This was one of my focus pieces that has many, many, many mistakes. I miscounted a lot of things. Some things have too much gap. The bell is totally messed up. I had to totally rechart that. But I used all the called for colors. Or no, I did not. I had to. That's a liar. Oh, I had to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to substitute 5 colors out of 7. So, the only things I'm not happy about is this really light green, but it's staying because if you hold it up close, I mean, oh, okay, there you go. You can see it, but whatever. It's done. It's finished. And I'm happy. There was backstitching, of course, but there was no krennic, there was no beads, there was no this, and this were the biggest pieces of cross stitch. The rest was all mostly backstitch, and then of course you got doors, windows, the pie pan, stuff like that. So love it. So glad it's done. So those were my 2 finishes out of all my whips. I think I had 16 whips. For Christmas, I had presents for Coral, and I didn't have anything for myself. So I looked through Amazon, and I found this little ornament. I love the word hope. We got to have hope. And so I bought that. It's a little kit from Dimensions. It's on plastic canvas. Everything you need comes in it. And I started it, and it's in my rotation, and there's the beginning of it. So I'm working from top to bottom. And I like it. I mean, I like this better because I love plastic canvas with yarn. So I like this better than paper. What is that? Perforated paper. I don't like that at all. Because this is flexible. You don't have to worry about ripping it. Anything like that. I'm used to plastic canvas. So I bought that for myself, for Coral to give to me. And it's in my rotation now. So that's cool. Won't be done this year. I mean, well, it's not done this year because Christmas is over. But my tree is up until the middle of February. Chris passed away in 2015, and The first year I lefted the tree up until like almost March in 2015 because it was just pretty. 2016, I took it down, I think, in January. And then I kept doing that. Like I'd either do late January or middle of February. I'm back again to middle of February. Our anniversary is February 9th. And I leave it up until at least Valentine's Day because that way it just gets me through all the holidays and it's pretty and I love it. So, I mean, it's artificial, so what difference does it? Okay, so here are my whips, and since this is 2 weeks and I've gotten my stack down, I worked on every single project. Okay, so let's start with Nutcracker. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to start putting pictures in like that. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looked like last time. And this is what it looks like now. So I no longer have focus pieces where I said that I sit there at night after dinner, I've done the dishes, I turn on whatever. I've been catching up on Hulu shows, YouTube. Sometimes I just watch movies, listen to audiobooks. So I no longer have a focus piece at night. After I finished Mid-Atlantic, I just said, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Every day, a project gets worked on all day. So it gets laid out the night before, and then that way I get up in the morning. If I have time, I work on it. Other than that, I just put it on the Lowry and I stitch on it whenever I can. And then after dinner, it's there. I work on it. And everybody's been getting a good chunk done. Well, not everybody. You'll find out. This is my my one thing that I've wanted to do for years. It's a really old chart. And I'm working on them all the way across. It's going to be all nutcrackers except the middle guy. I'm going to make him a nutcracker because he's a Santa. But I sat there and worked on this. I love his little face. And oh, it looks sparkly, but it's not. It's where the fabric is shining through. That's kind of cool looking. And then here is, I don't know what color it is. It's one of the variations of DMC. I think I might change it because there's already red in there. I have one, is it 148? I can't remember the number. It looks like a candy cane. I think I'm going to take all of this out and put the candy cane in. And I think that might look kind of cool around there. It's like a dark pink, a lighter pink, and a white. I think that might look better than like maroon color because they kind of look the same, really. So, but I really like this one. Oh, I love how he looks like he's sparkling. Anyway, okay, Nutcracker. These are in no specific order because I just pulled them out of the container. So then we have a Nicole Studio tulip kit. And this is what it looked like the last time. And this is what it looks like now. So I got pretty good on this one, I think. Not too bad. This one, I just love it. It is so colorful. So pretty. And I'm so glad I did the gridding in pencil because it didn't like bleed around, and I'm having an easier time now since it was pencil. It's all going to be covered up because most of it is where I don't grid. That's where there's like going to be fabric spaces, but where there's grid, it's going to be covered with stitches. So I really love this one. Okay, next we had the Beatrix Potter Original Quaker. And I bought this from Stitchy Box. And this is what it looked like last time. And this is what it looks like now. So I finished this over here. I know I didn't take anything out of the hoops. Oh well. I finished this one and then I started going around. This is going to be like a big flower in here. I had messed up. I got down here and realized that, well, I was, okay, so I started here and came down and I got to like right about there. And then I moved the hoop and I started working my way down this way. And then I realized that this side was too short. So I had to take up to about like right there and then fix it so it came down. But I'm liking, this is DMC, this is DMC, DMC. This was Chip's Manor. Oh, that is so soft. And then we're back in DMC again. I believe this one is 4070, and I really like how the color is showing up. The sun is coming in, so it's kind of like bleaching everything out. But I am really liking these Quakers. I really am. So this is the original one. See, I got a 0 up there. Well, an O. And then this is the companion. So that's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looked like last time. And this is what it looks like now. So these are both DMC. And I really like how this one looks. I love this blue. And this kind of looks cool. I know it does like bright and dark, but, and this one is like a brownish. So I'm working on this one here. I really like these Quakers. I've been watching, what's her name? CrossStitch MD. It's Shiloh. She does a lot of Quakers. Oh, I like all her things. I subscribe to her. If you haven't seen her yet, you should. Okay, and then Dragonfly Fairy. This is a Joan Elliott. I got it as a kit. So that's what it looked like. Or supposed to look like. Here's what it looked like last time. Got a little bit of it done. And here's what it looks like now. So I started down here, like in the middle. So this is her ribbons that come out of her. There is a dragonfly. This is one of her wings. I got her arm done last night and then started on her hair. I won this kit through embroidery.com, and they gave me the pattern. Then they gave me all the floss, the beads, the krennic, only they gave me the wrong color krennic for going around the dragonflies. And I went through my krennic and I don't have anything that is supposed to be there or anything that looks like it would be there. So I'm just using what they gave me, which is kind of a greenish. I mean, I guess it's all right. It's a bummer you can't really see the sparkles sometimes. Well, there's a little bit. But there's this one. I had this in a Q-snap and I took it out. I don't know. I went from hoops to scroll frames to stretcher bars to Q-snaps. And now I'm back in hoops again. Hoops are just, they're lighter and they work better in the Lowry. If I like hit it, it's in there sturdy. But if I have a Q-snap in there, even with the corner clamp, it like hits it and knocks it off. So I'm just back in my hoops again. I do have two things in Q-snaps. So here's the first one. This is Rapunzel, what she's supposed to look like. Here's what she looked like last time. And here's what she looks like now. I got a little bit done. It's all like light colors. I've been watching people that are stitching, because I don't know, if you've been paying attention to my videos, you know that I complain about all the confetti in these. And I know once I get over here in like the big picture, it'll be a lot better, but this one is worse because it's got all the little lanterns, which has like, I think each one of them has like 50 colors. So I've been watching videos of people doing Heaven and Earth and other full coverages and just watching how they do it. I don't get the whole parking thing. I've tried it. I don't like it, so I'm not going to do that. My backs are a mess. See, like, I travel, whatever. And I try to work the ends under as I stitch, but I'm not really worried about the backs. Don't care. I just want to get it stitched. So, but after watching that, I realized just do a 10 by 10 square, but doing a 10 by 10 square is hard when you got like one stitch right here, and then your next stitch is down here. So what I've been doing is just doing cross country. 10 by 10, like I'll start here. This is one lantern. So I'll start here, work my way down, come up here, come down. And then if it's up here, then I'll end and start up there. But if it's over here, I'll just drag it over, whatever. But I'm starting to get like into the groove, you know, on how to do these. So usually when I do full coverage, it's a dimensions kit, and it's a little easier, I think. These, for one thing, the graph is so small, and I tried to enlarge it, but it'll take way too much ink, so I need to find something. I have no devices for Pattern Keeper, and I have tried this PDF, whatever it is. I think it's PDF Max, and it'll like crash and stuff like that. So, I'm just dealing with it. I might go ahead and get my laptop out and open up Paint Shop Pro, but I'm starting to get into the groove, so I get it. I can dig it. Okay, then here is the next one. It's Cinderella. She looks like that. Rapunzel's for Coral. Cinderella's for me. This is what she looked like last time. And it don't look like I got a whole lot done, because here she is now. But I'm starting to get in. This is her headband. This is the swirl of her hair, and then her hair. I'm getting close to finishing this. This little section, this is, I think, the first page. I'm going to pick out all of this here, but I haven't done it yet because I don't know if I'm going to leave it there. I'm not doing the full cross stitch. I mean, the whole full coverage. I am not going to sit there and just fill all of this in with white. No, no, no. No. Not going to happen. So I am just doing the main characters and whatever their little background pieces are. She has the tower and the lanterns, and then she has the castle, I think, and a pumpkin. So, but this one's Cinderella, and like I said, I'm starting to get into it. I am. I just put something on the TV and just go into it. Okay, this one is laundry. I think it might be Laundry Day. And this is what it looked like last time. And I don't think I did too bad on it. I finished the A. I'm working over here to the big sock. And then I started the words down here. I really like this fabric too. This is all 14 count Aida. And I dyed it mostly with powdered acrylic. The only one not powdered acrylic out of all of these is the two Quakers. Those are tea. And all I do is soak it in the tea and then take it out, rinse it, and then hang it up to dry. I don't heat set it or anything. And then I get it wet, and none of these bleed. None. This is so great. Now the Rit dye, that one bled everywhere. So I don't like Rit dye. I like the, oh, and there's little bubbles if you can see them. I think I might need to make those darker, but this is laundry, and I want it hanging over our laundry door. And then I got one more. This one is Coral Mermaid. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's a Joan Elliott. This is what it looked like last time. Really, if you look at it, she didn't get much done. I think what I did was I'm still working over here where I had miscounted and I had to take it all out, and I'm just refilling it all back in. So that took time. But I'm doing this one, and I really, really like it. It's for her. I hope to have it done by her birthday in April, and if she said I don't, well, then whatever. So, but that's all I got. I already said about my plans for 2021. The Hope ornament was a new. So that was added in, and I want to get this pile down some before I start anything more. I really want it down to at least Cinderella, Rapunzel, and the two Quakers. I'd like to get it down to those. If I could get it down to where those four are every day, and maybe Dragonfly Fairy or Coral Mermaid are focus pieces at night, that would be cool too. But I really just want to keep going. And she has them in the order that I had her pick it all out, because I tried every kind of random way there was. I do like how Jurgita, I think, from Magic Pond Crafts, she did that 6 to the finish. I like that. I might start doing that like towards the end of the year. But for now, I just want to keep working on this. And I may throw in a start here and there. But I don't want to get up to where it's, how many do I have right now? 9? I have 9. Let's find out. Those are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 right now. So, this is just what I'm going to be working on for now. I don't really want to add another one until I get it down to like 6. If I get it down to 6, I might add in another one, but I don't want it to be, it's Monday, so I do this one. It's Tuesday, I do that one. I don't want that. So it's either going to be 6 or it's going to be 8. It can't be 7. So I'd like a small one that I can actually have progress on while I'm working on the 6 big ones. So I'll probably go through my magazines, because that is my goal for this year, is I am going through my giant stack of magazines and start getting some of the projects done out of there. I have no plans at all on buying anything other than fabric, maybe Krennic if I need it. I'm planning on substituting. Beads if I need them, but I have so many beads I shouldn't. And floss, we bought so much floss when AC Moore went out of business that I shouldn't need to buy floss. Maybe skin colors, but if I try to stay away from them and do other things where it's like flowers or mandalas and stuff like that, I think it might be all right and not have to worry about that. So, I do have books that I read, but I don't got those prepared. So I went through quite a lot of books the last 2 weeks, just trying to get them all finished. I only had one go into the new year. So the rest of them, I finished everything. I might do that later. But this is all I got for now. My next video will be somewhere around the middle of the month. I'm going to try to do every 2 weeks. I was thinking now that I'm doing it this way, I might start doing it like every 3 days and that, or every 10 days. And then that way I can do 3 videos a month. So I might just go ahead and do that because some of these things I make more progress on than the other ones. And I want to get some stitch with me's in because I have some more tags I want to do. So that's what my plans are. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribers, anybody that comments. Thank you for the ones that reply to my comments when I comment on your videos. Not everybody does. Thank you for likes. And if you have any other floss tubers that do Quakers, I like those. Can you give me links to them or their names or whatever? I like the Quaker ones. So if anybody has any recommendations, I'll take that. But that's all I got for now. And I'm saying bye, and we'll see you next time. Bye.